Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, here we are. About time, right? All right, let's record.
Death comes for us all.
Professor. Yo.
That's all I know for sure. The question isn't,
Oh my God.
are you prepared to die? The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes?
Oh, yes. 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 Oh, God. Yes. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my gosh. Cyclops. Holy crap. Oh my God. Wait, we got to go back to that. Yo. This is just something else, man. This trailer right here. Okay. Nothing against the Thor trailer, nothing against the Steve Rogers trailer, but this is the trailer right here. This is so dope. Oh my gosh. See the two legends meeting, the two icons. Here, y'all, I'll give you a better view. That is so amazing. Oh my gosh, y'all. The X-Men will return, baby. Yeah. Oh my goodness. With that clock countdown. All right, y'all, we're gonna get us one more view in here.
Death comes for us all. That's all I know for sure. The question isn't, are you prepared to die? The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes?
And when you open them up, too. Oh my God. Yeah, so they didn't give them the yellow trunks. Honestly, I'm okay with that. I'm not like clamoring for the yellow trunks. We'll get one more view in, y'all, and then we'll start chopping it up.
That's all I know for sure. The question isn't, are you prepared to die? The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes?
So good. Hell yes. Hell yes. I'm sold, y'all. I'm sold. Not that I wasn't sold before. Y'all already been here. A couple of y'all been here a few weeks. I've been into this for a while. All right, y'all. So what do we think? John Elite, yes, explosion heads. That's how I feel, man. Disappointed. Why? Because he doesn't have the yellow trunks. I think that's such a small detail that, like, whatever. Like, before they had the black biker suits, and it already looks better, in my opinion. If your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man gets to Avengers Infinity War on the timeline, do you mean Avengers Doomsday? I'm sorry. Gets to Avengers Infinity War on the timeline, how do you think they'll cover it? Oh, do you mean like if the continuity gets up to that point? I'm not sure. I think that they're going to keep that kind of on its own little island over on the side, but who knows? Maybe they will somehow reanimate some of that event. That would be cool. When was the last time James Marsden was Cyclops? I mean, oh, Days of Future Past. Remember, because he popped up in the post credit. So I think Days of Future Past was the last time we saw all of these. No, we saw obviously Patrick Stewart in the MCU already through Multiverse of Madness, but I think that was the last time we saw Ian McKellen as Magneto as well. So Ian McKellen and James Marsden, the last time we saw them was in Days of Future Past. Right? Am I wrong on that? Y'all gotta let me know. Maybe there was some other appearance. I think that's the last time we saw him though. Sorry, y'all. Just real quick, posting my little reaction here. Y'all already know how that goes. I had to get myself in front of the Cyclops eyes, the laser eyes. Y'all already know. Like, hey, we had to pull up, y'all. All right, reaction is now up on the channel. Let's keep on chatting it up, y'all. 1 second here. That Cyclops scene was peak. Like, it was incredible. Here, give me 1 second, guys. Oh my gosh. We get one more teaser, which is already leaked, apparently. I'm like, man, these people cannot wait. The X-Men teaser has already leaked. Or I'm sorry, the next teaser has already leaked. This is the best Doomsday trailer. And having seen that fourth one, I hope Marvel is not listening. Having seen that fourth one already, yeah, this is the best. The fourth one is good though. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say that the fourth one is bad. I'm just saying, you know, with a grain of salt here, I do think this is the best one. And it's just for this small, like Professor X coming in on the iconic chair and Magneto and him talking and consoling each other. And then Cyclops with the laser beams. Like, I feel like this as a teaser trailer gets me so excited to see the X-Men again. Like, I was like, all right, no, nothing against Steve Rogers, nothing against Thor, but I feel the most excited to see the X-Men again. Like, I mean, it's been so long. And what's crazy is John Elite, apparently there might be 2 more. I'm hearing that there might be up to like 6 trailers. Now, again, I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm hearing that there might be somewhere between the 4 that they've said, or they may even make more. Because I think there's going to be a 5th teaser that features like Doctor Doom. So maybe but maybe not. I'm not sure. That Cyclops scene was so peak. Oh my god. I don't mind that he doesn't have the trunks. I know we had a comment that didn't quite like that, and that's okay. Hey, we all have our preferences for the suits. I think I like how it looks without the trunks. Here, we'll God, this is so iconic right here, bro. And what's cool about this is that you see the Sentinel in the back. Oh man, the suit looks so good. I'm gonna be real with y'all. The suit looks great. Yeah, see, hey, welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for pulling it up, crazy COD M. I hope I got that right. But yeah, I agree with you. I feel like this is the best one. This one just, hey Sam, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, man. So hype. What's going on, man? Welcome back, brother. Hold on. You know what? Let me see something. Gosh, I was not ready for this, but give that round of applause. No, if y'all don't know, Sam has edited some of the videos on the channel, some of the short videos on the channel. So big round of applause for our guy Sam in the comments. Thank you so much, my man. I love you so much, and I hope you have had a happy new year. As you can see, man, tongue twisted and tongue tied over here. It's so early over here, 7 a.m. Yeah, the suit looks so good, man. Oh man, it just looks incredible. So John Elite, yeah, I mean, he's in it. And the reason why I say this is because Hugh Jackman keeps on saying, oh, I don't think Deadpool Wolverine is the last time. I don't think Deadpool Wolverine is the last time. I'm like, all right, so you basically just giving away that you're in Avengers Doomsday. So him, Deadpool, Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man, they're going to be in Doomsday, man. I don't know that they're going to have a major role. The rumor right now is they're the big team. Those three and maybe Tom Holland Spider-Man are like the big four of Avengers Secret Wars. So I'm thinking what ends up happening here is Doctor Doom gets his way, and then we start and follow the movie through Deadpool, Wolverine, the two Spider, maybe the three Spider guys. Maybe. I mean, again, I don't know any of this, but I'm wondering if that's where they pick up. Like Doom defeats the X-Men. He takes out a lot of people. We got 16 folks in the chat though. What's going on, y'all? Here, I'm gonna play the trailer one more time. I got one quick edit to do. And then we'll get back to our regularly scheduled program. Imagine 1 minute in the movie is this epic. I can't imagine what the whole movie is going to be like, right? I mean, one second, y'all. Gotta get that link.
Death comes for us all. That's all I know for sure. The question isn't, are you prepared to die? The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes?
Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh gosh. I love the little countdown at the end too. I love what they're doing to each of these teasers. And like, think about it. These are just the teasers, y'all. This is just a teaser trailer. So when we get that official trailer drop, man, it's gonna be fire. Like, we just looking at the teaser trailer only. Woo-wee. I mean, like, this is gonna be next level. I already know some people may not like the teaser trailer idea. I was kind of one of them at first. I'm on front. I was like, dang, we doing all these teaser trailers. I'm gonna have to go watch Fire and Ash all these times. Well, I'm gonna let y'all know I haven't watched it. I've watched it one time, but these trailers have been incredible. I will not be mad if Secret Wars ends up basically being a Spider-Man movie. Yeah, for real. Like, any more Spider-Man we can get, I'm so game for that. Season 1 already mentioned the events of Civil War. Okay. Thank you, Thomas Bennett, for correcting, or excuse me, for updating me a little bit. I was gonna say for correcting me. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think it will probably address Infinity War in some way. Maybe it's like, oh, Spider-Man shows up, kind of does his thing, gets back to the friendly neighborhood thing. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. This is the best X-Men trailer for Marvel ever. Ever? We say it ever? I mean, honestly, I can say this with full confidence. I agree with you. Like this, just having James Marsden in HD shoot the lasers out of his eyes, like, and it not have him die off screen. Like, well, we don't know that. I mean, with the Sentinels close behind, that might be what's coming. I also love like Professor X's like little X jacket. That's cool. I hope that they will sell that. Like, I want, oh my God, look at the scene, y'all. This right here, man. I'm like, dude, Cyclops going out with a fight, bro. Now, hold on. So they got the Sentinels coming up. They got the Sentinels out here doing their damn thing, right? But in X-Men 97, I got Cyclops handle some Sentinels pretty easily. So I'm like, hold on. Her Doom is kidnapping the kids of the heroes. Oh, like Captain Thorn. Maybe he takes Toby's daughter, May Parker. Maybe that's who, since Sadie Sink has been cast in Secret Wars already, maybe that is who she is. I'm kind of thinking, I'm wondering. So thank you for dropping that in here, John Shepard. I'm wondering if the kids are the ones who saved the day in the beginning. So then that's how Doom gets a hold of them. You know what I mean? Like maybe they take him, like maybe they are actually the ones to like push back and almost get Doom. And then he's like, just I gotta round y'all up because y'all too much. Dude, this is just I know I've said this so many times, but this is just such a cool scene. Like we gonna get James Marsden being the actual freaking Cyclops, y'all. Being actual Scott Summers, not the stick up his ass. I hate you, Logan. Stop stealing my woman, Logan. Like, get that, bury that. Now, listen, I do love the original X-Men 2000 X2, amazing. But yo, y'all gotta admit, like Scott Summers, not great in those movies, and it's not James Marsden's fault. Like, it's no fault of his. The way the character was written just barely got any screen time. They wanted to focus on Wolverine. So it was just like it was not very well done. It was terribly written Cyclops. But you see X-Men 97, you see Cyclops out in the field being a leader, leading the X-Men. Like he was incredible in X-Men 97. And I'm like, if that's the Scott Summers we're getting, the X-Men 97 version, hey man, we cooking. Marvel's cooking. Bring back 98-year-old Rosemary Harris. Yeah, for if we were to bring her back, don't have her do any crazy scenes, but legend Rosemary Harris, our original Aunt May. Seriously, that would be phenomenal if we just picked up and Toby and Kirsten were going to visit Rosemary Harris. That would be incredible. Like I would be like, they gave me everything I wanted in this movie. Oh my gosh. Professor X, y'all already know Professor X about to die another time. Y'all already know. Professor X always dying, man. At this point, it's kind of messed up. I'm like, damn, how many times they gonna kill this man on screen? I'm overseeing that, man. I'm over it. It's definitely better than the early X-Men movies. What did you expect? Yellow spandex? Such a good quote in X-Men 97 or X-Men 97 when Cyclops was like, what did you expect? Biker outfits? I was like, yeah, I love that. He's like, what'd you expect? Black leather? Yeah, that was such a good quote. When the countdown is over. Woo. Oh, we got Dr. Doom in the house, y'all. Part the C's, guys. We got Dr. Doom in the chat. Do you think he'll say to me, my X-Men? Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's kind of like they saw the success with X-Men 97. I think that they're going to keep on repeating that and kind of have the Cyclops and all of them. Cyclops, Professor X kind of act a little more X-Men 97-ish. We already saw it with Patrick Stewart in Multiverse of Madness. So I think that maybe he will, if they're not already like dead. Because apparently the rumor is that's where Jean Grey is. Apparently she's dead, dog. Like, this might be the X-Men left. Like, it might be a Days of Future Past situation where, hey, they done thinned all the way out. But I wonder if this is this Wolverine's? Excuse me, is this the universe that the Wolverine and Deadpool and Wolverine came from? That's what I'm wondering. Because I'm like, all right, I know a lot of people died in his universe. Is it down to just these three? Or did he mention Scott in them? I can't remember, y'all. It's been a minute. Long hair Magneto and Class of Cyclops was so back. Yeah, long hair Magneto. I didn't even really pick up on that. Thank you. Yeah, the long hair Magneto. We got so many good things in this trailer. We got Professor X with that jacket. Man, I want that X jacket, bro. Marvel, I need y'all to release that. If they do, y'all, it's gonna be $150. Can guarantee you that, but I'll pay it. Hey, I don't mind. The X Mansion looks old and nobody been in it for years. Yeah, that thing is creaking. Yeah, that thing, you walking through the X Mansion, that joint is creaking. So check out our first look at Cyclops in Avengers Doomsday. I'm so excited for James All right, y'all. Yeah, I love that jacket. That shit is tight. Did we get, let me see something. We didn't really get like I thought we were gonna get a shot of them like walking together. But God, look at the X-Mansion, bro. Xavier School, gifted youngsters. Tore up, bro. Tore up. I mean, the X-Men have been through it, bro. So I'm wondering, I'm like, all right. We see that clip of Cyclops, and there's definitely gonna be some X-Men in this. We got probably Cyclops, Nightcrawler, he'll be back. Mystique, these two, Cyclops. So is that like your X team right there? Like Beast. Yeah, I'm like that's probably your X-Men team right there. Wolverine. That's about it. Unless it happens after a battle took place. Yeah, I mean, it looks like that whatever universe they're in is like really wounded. Easily break the internet. Yeah, this joint, man, absolute super cinema. I'm already cutting it short for it. I'm like, yeah, I already know how this is gonna go. But I just think this is easily the best trailer of the three. Easily, very easily. And I'll say, I mean, hit nudge nudge. I didn't hear this from me. I think it's better than the fourth one as well. Rumor the next teaser trailer is Fantastic Four in Wakanda. That's what I heard as well. I'm getting flashback or wiped out in the opening scene. Yeah, same. Kind of like maybe they go to this universe with the X-Men. It's pretty bad. Like it's wiped down pretty badly. And this is just like a flashback scene here of Cyclops trying his hardest to keep the Sentinels off. And maybe he's the one that defeats the Sentinels with this laser blast, but everybody's already dead type of deal. It's going to be crazy because if Wolverine is not the Wolverine from this universe, if this is not his universe and he lost all his people and Cyclops lost all his people, I would actually love to see them work together. It means they would have a lot in common. That would be super dope. Having no yellow trunks is a crime. I'm gonna say it. I don't mind no yellow trunks. I think Trunks. I'm gonna say it here. Maybe I'm in the minority, but I don't like the Trunks on superhero outfits. Now, nothing against James Gunn's 2025 Superman. I love that movie. But I'm not a big fan of the Trunks. I feel like, yeah, well, I don't know. I hope that doesn't kill it for you though. Why is Cyclops so angry? I mean, it looks to me, just from the look of this scene right here. I mean, there's a Sentinel over here. It looks like there's a Sentinel over here on the right. I think it looks to me like the X-Men have been like wiped out. So it looks like he's kind of just the last standing effort against this huge army of Sentinels, which, by the way, we haven't even talked about this. This could be Dr. Doom's attack. Like, he could be the one controlling the Sentinels. And this is like the last stand, and maybe a portal opens and the Avengers come through. Now, I don't know, but that's just a guess. There had been a lot of rumors about Dr. Doom using Sentinels in this universe. So maybe he's like already tearing them up, and the Avengers come a little too late. Let me just type this up real quick, guys. Y'all, we got a reaction video out of this, a live stream, and we got a short going up. Definitely hit that subscribe button on the channel if you're new. Y'all, we release six shorts a day talking movie news, Marvel, DC, movies, TV. Y'all, we are doing it all day, every day. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. And let's keep chatting about it. Let's go Cyclops. I'm his biggest fan. Never gave up on him when all the comic channels will make fun of him over the years. Yeah, you know, it was just because of the James Marsden performance. Like, a lot of people were like, Cyclops, he's got a stick up his ass. He's a dweeb. He's a dork. Like, nah, man, get that out of here. Cyclops is incredible. The Fox X-Men or Fox 20th Century Studios now, they just didn't know how to handle that character. I don't think, like, they, even when, what was his name, Tyler Sheridan or whatever, Ty Sheridan, when he came and played Cyclops, I was like, I didn't like that Cyclops either. They just did not know how to get this character right. And I think giving the MCU, Marvel Studios, this character was the best thing they could have done. I see the next trailer. Sure, we can't discuss yet. We'll come back next week. Crazy, come on back next week and we'll talk about that. Finally, the real Cyclops. Yep, finally the real Cyclops. James Marsden is going to be in Doomsday this year and probably Sonic 4. Yeah, I mean, the man is getting his check. Like, hey, he getting his duels, man. Oh, by the way, I can't wait for Sonic 4, Thomas Bennett. Oh, so excited. The music sounds different, like it's a combination of Avengers and X-Men. Yeah, it does. It has like a let's check that out.
Death comes for us all. That's all I know for sure. The question isn't, are you prepared to die? The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes?
Yeah, it does sound different. It sounds, I think you're right on that. I think they kept a little bit of the X-Men, especially in the beginning there, but it transitions more into like the Avengers theme. Maybe more considering Steve Rogers is back and wasn't on the shares trailer. Yeah, there's going to be more people. That is a really good point, Sam. I'm very well might make a video on that because, yeah, he wasn't in the chairs. So, I mean, we get more people for sure. I'm wondering, I'm going to keep it real, y'all. Prepare yourself for Halle Berry Storm. Like, I think they're absolutely going that route. They're bringing her back. I think Famke Janssen is back as Jean Grey. I don't know for sure, but she just seems in interviews like she's like, oh, like I'm just not playing the role anymore. It was a great time. It was great. It was great. I was like, it's giving Andrew Garfield. If you're a real one, you know about that. Did they show Alan Cummings in the chair? They did. Alan Cummings was in. It was Alan Cummings, Ian McKellen, Patrick Stewart, James Marsden was in a chair, and the actress who plays Mystique. They were all in the chair stream, but Chris Evans was not. So there's definitely more actors coming. They're talking about doing reshoots, and those reshoots are going to apparently include people who haven't been announced in the chairs. I think the actual shoots have included people who are not in the chairs. Because I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, was Mark Ruffalo in the chairs? I don't think he was. So it's like you gotta have like Mark Ruffalo in this joint. I honestly think it's just a ton of rogue theater employees. Honestly. Oh yeah, this is easily the best. Jeez, I got the hiccups. Easily the best teaser trailer out there. Easily. Heard a theory that Doom is from 1602, ties into what happens and explains his armor, magic use. Oh, that would be interesting. Also, time shenanigans ties into Endgame. Ooh, okay. I'm super intrigued. I'm sure they will handle him better than Fox. Oh, yeah. we know how poorly Fox has handled that. Sorry, y'all. I'm over here. For some reason, my Adobe Premiere Pro is not exporting. Yeah, the Fox, it's like Fox just didn't know what to do with that character. I think they were just pretty confused in general. They just wanted to focus so much on Wolverine, and hey, Hugh Jackman ate that role up. He made it his. He is basically the Tony Stark of the original Marvel, really. I mean, of X-Men, which that and Spider-Man, him and Tobey Maguire, they're like the OG Robert Downey Juniors of Marvel. I mean, they really brought those characters to life in a way that others just can't mimic. And hey, I love Tom Holland. Andrew Garfield was good, but you know, we got to give it to Toby for being the first, ushering in that new era. It's gonna be hard for whoever picks up Wolverine, bro. Like if they recast Wolverine, oof, it's gonna be tough for the next person. Tough. We're probably getting at least Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, and Ryan Reynolds. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting them, given how they're the most popular from the Fox X-Men movies. Yeah, they're brace yourself. They are definitely gonna be in Avengers Doomsday. I don't have any confirmation, but I mean, come on. Here's my confirmation. Marvel's not gonna leave out their $1 billion characters. They're not. The only $1 billion character they're gonna leave kind of on the back burner is probably Tom Holland Spider-Man for the next one. Which X-Men character are you most excited to see in Doomsday? Definitely James Marsden Cyclops, man. I just want to see him in like an actual good Cyclops role. So as soon as we see that, that right there alone, James Marsden Cyclops is going to be phenomenal alone. But there's one character I would say maybe actually I'm more excited to see. And y'all gonna get on me for this. But of course, it is my favorite X-Men of all time, Storm, Halle Berry Storm. If they bring her back, I'm absolutely looking forward to her the most. That is my favorite X-Men right there. So I absolutely would look forward to Halle Berry as Storm in a more accurate look. Similar to James Marsden here. I definitely think they're gonna have her in a more accurate look. So I am hella looking forward to seeing what they do with Storm. My favorite X-Men, easily my favorite X-Men, y'all. I love Storm. She is my favorite by far. Now, nothing against the other X-Men, obviously, but you know, this year should be good for Marvel. Spider-Man, Punisher, Daredevil season 2. X-Men 97. I mean, they are really like going all out. So you've got a year of Avengers, Spider-Man, multiple projects. So your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, Brand New Day, and there's going to be the Spider Noir. That's Amazon, so that's not quite Marvel Studios, but still, you got the Spider Noir show, and then we also, like you said, Daredevil season 2, X-Men 97. Like this is the year of Marvel. Expect a lot of content on this channel, y'all. Like if you haven't been on the channel before, expect a lot of content, a lot. Season 2 is coming out in March, I think. I want to say in March. Right around the corner. I mean, we're in 20. I'm trying to get Wonder Man screeners now, y'all. It's been kind of difficult. But once we get Wonder Man, we off to the races, y'all. That is the first Marvel project I'll be covering here on the channel. X-Men 97 season 2. Yep, and your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man season 2. Like we are gonna be eating, y'all. Eating. It is crazy, y'all. I'm over here trying to export a video. It still hasn't exported. Crazy work. Hey, what's going on, Pat's time? I was wondering where you were at. Russo Bros is going to do Cyclops, right? Unlike Fox, right? It's like they're gonna get maybe about an hour and a half with Cyclops, and it's already better than hours in those other movies. Hours, I say. Gosh, Cyclops barely got any screen time. What a time to be alive, for real. What a time. Boo, what a time to be alive. Like, if you told child me that there would be a movie with the X-Men, Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man, and all these other characters as well, oh my gosh, I would be laughing at you because I'd be like, there's no way they're going to do that. But here we are. Amazing. Here we are. Let me check on that Daredevil season 2 date because I think they have an official release date. Let's see. Yep, March 2026. So sometime probably about mid-March. And then after that will be the Punisher special presentation sometime probably right before Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm thinking May or June. That'll come out. And then X-Men 97 got to come out too. So they're gonna have to get that out maybe even like early May, so that X-Men 97 can dominate May and June. Because you don't want X-Men 90. Do they want X-Men 97 streaming with Brand New Day out in theaters? I don't think so. I think they want all eyes and attention on Spider-Man once that starts. There's a rumor that a studio will make a Lois Lane TV series when the character's public domain in 2034, but it's not going to be a horror series. Lois Lane? Like Superman Lois Lane? I mean, DC can do that now. Gonna be a great Marvel year. Oh, yeah. I didn't pay attention to any of Fox Marvel movies besides Logan since they didn't matter to the MCU timeline. I mean, okay. Before this, I'm gonna give you some homework, sir. X-Men and X2. And then First Class, Days of Future Past. Those 4 right there. Very, very good movies. So X-Men the original, X2. First Class, Days of Future Past. That 4-pack right there, excellent X-Men movies. The rest, yeah, well, you can skip every other X-Men movie. But I'm like, yo, those 4-pack. And y'all let me know in the comments, like, which of your favorite X-Men movies, which X-Men movie is your favorite? Because yeah, those are easily all of my faves, those 4 by far. He was a producer. He produced, I think, all of them, if I'm not mistaken. So he had a very heavy hand in the Marvel cookie jar early on. Let's see here. Y'all, this is like my #1 long form video of the last 10. X, yes, sir. What's going on, Kenny Brookins? Welcome to the channel. I think this is the first time I've seen you in the chat. Good to see you. All right, y'all. Really quick. I don't know. I think maybe it's not rendering because of the stream, and that's fine. We'll render that later. Yeah, one thing's for sure though. This trailer was easily the best out of all of them. And I think that bringing the X-Men back is going to bring some of that general audience back. And if they really hit the nail on the head with Doomsday and Secret Wars, here's what I'll say. I think that Marvel after that should go back to small scale, phase 1 type of vibes, like, have a Fantastic Four sequel, keep them in it, keep Tom Holland Spider-Man, and then that's it. Maybe everything else resets. Like, you keep the Fantastic Four, you keep Tom Holland Spider-Man, and then everything else we can bring to a beautiful close in Avengers sequel. Oh, and Black Panther. And like I said, everything else we can bring to a beautiful close. And then we can move into the mutant saga. Because I gotta ask y'all. Who would you have be the MCU X-Men team? Who do you want to see be the MCU X-Men team? Let me know in the comments. I kind of want them to go with the Fab Five, the original, which is Cyclops, Marvel Girl, aka Jean Grey, Beast, Angel, and Iceman. Like, I kind of wanted to go the Fab Five, the original. That would be cool. Or if they want to mix things up a little bit, get some different runs in there, I'm cool with them bringing in a few others. I want them to build up to Wolverine. I don't know if I want him in the first movie. Like, I want him to be built up. I would be super down for him to be like later on, maybe not the 4th or 5th movie, but like the 2nd movie. Like, that's the big thing, is like a new Wolverine. And then that also alleviates a little bit of pressure for them to cast a Wolverine character. But hey, maybe, what do you guys want to see? Marvel had one job and they haven't did Cyclops suit right while it's closed. I mean, I'm a just be honest with you, Martin. It does not bother me. It's like, the trunks, it's fine. It will be crazy if it's X-Men from Days of Future, right? Like, what if they go back? They didn't solve the issue. That would be crazy. Okay, wow. Wow, variant Deadpool. I love that username. Wow, variant Deadpool. That is a great comment. Because if it's them, if it's that cohort, then damn, the operation failed. Like, oh no, that would be crazy. They're like, yeah, we sent Logan back in the past. He got back just a second too late. Didn't work out. Like, dude, that would be crazy. We're going to watch the Fox X-Men, avoid X-Men Origins Wolverine. Yep, X3 and X-Men Dark Phoenix. Avoid. Those three are just, whew. And I'll say this, out of the three, I do think Last Stand is the best, but that doesn't mean it's a good X-Men movie. I used to think Last Stand was a decent X-Men movie, and then I gave it another rewatch, and I was like, you know what? This is rough. But I will say, out of the three, if you do watch one of them, X3, aka X-Men The Last Stand, is the best out of this pack. Secret Wars will be a reset. I agree. I do think, though, that they're going to keep Fantastic Four and they're going to keep Tom Holland Spider-Man. At least those two. Probably Black Panther as well. I mean, here's the thing is, you going to tell, like, Ryan Coogler after this Centers run, you going to tell him no? You know what I'm saying? Like, Ryan Coogler's getting all the tools, all the keys. He's getting the keys to the castle. He already has the keys to the castle of Wakanda. So they're like, hey, come on back. Keep on doing some work for us. Russo brothers are built different, especially when it comes to Marvel. Like, I will say there are projects outside of Marvel. I agree with some of my critic friends, my movie critic friends. The projects outside of Marvel aren't great. The projects outside of Marvel, like Cherry, Extraction is pretty good, but I think they wrote that, so I don't think that a trailer for The Death of Robin Hood has come out with Hugh Jackman. I'm like, Hugh, you need to, sir, Hugh Jackman, what are you doing? You need to be in this trailer, brother. Jeez. So happy that they're giving them their comic accurate suits. Well, there's some people really upset that there's no trunks, but I'm gonna keep it real, y'all. I'm okay with the no trunks. But just the way that the suit looks in this shot coming up here, I think the suit looks freaking awesome, man. What do you guys think? I think the suit looks great in this shot. Great. Yeah, Cyclops as the leader. Yeah. Oh, you talking about the new X-Men? Yeah. I think we need to see Cyclops be the centerpiece. They kept having to rely so much on Wolverine. Like, we need to build a likable, charismatic leader in Cyclops. And I think if we have that be our introduction to the X-Men, then people will actually like Cyclops. Unlike what happened with Marsden. Sabretooth is, I mean, if we're going from that Deadpool continuity, he's gone. Now, maybe that's not this continuity, but like, remember Deadpool and Wolverine? He got taken care of pretty quick. Do you think that would do with Avengers in Phase 1, like Cyclops, Storm, Beast, and X-Men? That could be pretty cool. I don't know that they'll do them all separate because I just don't know. I don't know. Because I feel like doing the origin, like the solo movies, maybe is not the route to go with the X-Men. They're just like better together. And it's not that I wouldn't watch a Storm movie. I would love a Storm movie. I would love a Cyclops movie. I just don't know that Marvel sees a great marketing strategy in doing that. I don't know, though. That could be the route that they go. But I think we do X-Men, and then maybe somebody gets a solo movie like X-Men Wolverine, X-Men 2, Cyclops, Storm, X-Men 3. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe. I don't know. Doesn't get another Black Panther. I think he'll get something. Yeah. But who knows what's happening with Blade? Apparently now they're going to shift that to post-Secret Wars. Man, Mahershala Ali about to quit easily. I didn't like Deadpool and X-Men Origins. Yeah, that was trash. Horrible. They should never, ever consider doing that Wolverine or that Deadpool ever again unless it's for jokes. Like, never bring that monstrosity to screen ever again. Yeah, nah, they're not gonna do it in the live action, I suppose. Yellow draws. Oh, sorry, Carl. That got me laughing my ass off. Yeah, that's the one piece missing from the suits. Got some people upset. We got the wallets closed in the comments. I love it. Yeah, because the yellow trick, I don't know. It looked kind of goofy in my opinion. I don't know. I know. Agree to disagree, y'all. I nothing against the yellow trunks. I just think it would look kind of goofy in live action, but hey, maybe there is a way. Maybe this is the end. He strips the trunks off. maybe he's like, man, I gotta tear these off, or maybe the Sentinels do it. I don't know. They have to get Storm right this time. Dark and beautiful. Yeah, for real. We need a dark skin Storm, man. Like nothing against Halle Berry. She fantastic job. The second girl that Alexandra Shipp, she barely got any screen time, so we really can't say. But I will say this. We need us a beautiful chocolate dark skin queen, man. My goodness. Like we see what happened with Jon Stewart over at DC. I'm like, man, y'all just the dark skin erasure is crazy. Hollywood and hard on that. Fox did Deadpool and X-Men Origins Wolverine, and Paramount originally did to Sonic. And oh my god, thank God Paramount and the director Jeff Fowler actually sat and said, you know what, we hear the fans, we hear you guys, we're changing the design completely. Like that right there probably was one of the most brilliant moves in filmmaking in a while, honestly. Like I know people will say, oh well, he's just listening to the fans, he's just letting the fans dictate. Yeah, you damn right, especially them Sonic fans. The Sonic fans were raging. Like we were like, ugh, what the hell is that? What is that? And they went and redesigned. And honestly, I think that's a brilliant job by them. At Cyclops. All right, y'all. Sorry, I'm just here uploading a short real quick. What's great is you guys will have a nice little short after this. You'll have a long form video after this for the channel. And we got more news on the way today. How long do you think Doomsday will be? If I had to guess, probably at least 3 hours. That's just my guess. At least 3 hours. Maybe a little under, a little over, but I'm thinking about 3:10, 3:15. If Avatar can get away with it, so can Avengers. Okay. 3 hours 30. Yeah, I could see it being that 3.5. Why DC fans didn't want Paramount to get Warner Brothers. Well, I'm gonna keep it real. Paramount, they just recently shunned the Avatar movie, the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie, over to Paramount Plus. And the guy that just took over Paramount, not a good dude, like just a really shrewd businessman, like in the sense that, like, okay, they were entertaining Netflix. They said no to Paramount, and then he goes to like these other people, other sources of money, and is like, oh, trying to like almost take it over by force. And I just thought that was like such poor handling. So I also don't align with his political affiliation. So I just think Paramount, I'm worried about Paramount right now. That's for sure. Is Doctor Strange in it? He was not in the chairs, but since Steve Rogers wasn't in the chairs either, I'm gonna go on a whim and say Doctor Strange is definitely in this thing. People who weren't in the chairs that I think we can expect for sure: Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel. I don't think Iman Vellani was on a chair. Any of the Young Avengers, like all that, they're gonna be in that. They just weren't in the chairs, which kind of sucks, but how do you know that it looked goofy? I'm just saying, in my opinion, it would look goofy. I mean, I see this look and I like it. I just feel like, yeah, it would look goofy in my opinion. I don't know. With there being so many characters, it has to be long. Yeah, this is gonna be long. Easily the longest Marvel movie in a while. I mean, how long was Endgame? 315, 310? Feel like we're multiverse is a weird place to throw him into this straight away. Yeah, and there's like an unannounced Marvel movie that's between Doomsday and Secret Wars. So maybe that unannounced slot is where Doctor Strange 3 is. But he's been kind of acting weird with his answers. Like he'll say like no and then double back and be like, actually, maybe. I'm like, dude. Okay, let's see here, y'all. Yeah, Secret Wars. That's the one I'm thinking it'll be 3.5. I think Doomsday might be about 310, 315, but Secret Wars very easily is gonna be like 3.5. very, very easily. Vision Quest is supposed to be sometime this year. They haven't said when. I'm thinking probably after Brand New Day, you will get your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and then after that, you're gonna get Vision Quest. Because I think what they're trying to do is line it all up to where like every month you get something Marvel, whether that's a TV show, the special presentation, or the movies. I'm sorry. Oh my god, the yellow draws comment was just so funny. And not your opinion, by the way. You're totally entitled to want Cyclops to have the yellow trunks. Just yellow draws had me laughing. But they want to have every single month Marvel plug in a hole. And I think since Spider-Man Brand New Day, the teaser trailer still hasn't come out. I'm assuming I'm actually going to put out a video on this too, for the channel members, the people who are joined on the channel. You'll get an exclusive video on my speculation of when the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer is going to drop. I got idea for 3 different dates. So definitely join the channel if you want that access to that video. During all this, Vision is just chilling as everything is going on. I mean, he's over here chasing down his other son. He's like, hey, I got kids to take care of. They need you. We need y'all on the front lines, man. We need Vision out there, out on the battlefield. And his 2 sons. Reminds me of the meme with Spider-Man just chilling at home as Kingpin doing all types of crimes and Daredevil. I mean, I don't know why Daredevil Born Again couldn't just have Spider-Man like swing through. I thought that was kind of weird I'm sorry, not Daredevil Born Again, Hawkeye. I was like, why didn't Spider-Man just show up? That's kind of weird. Like you would think Spider-Man would be swinging through on that scene because of the No Way Home. He was swinging past the Christmas tree. I'm like, why the hell didn't they just have him show up? It's weird. Yeah, you're right. My man, Sheriff Signo, Sam, 100%. Sony was probably like, ooh, no. If it means that we're not gonna be in theaters getting money, nope. You already know. that's why Sony bucked that chest out and said, hey, if it's Spider-Man, our guy, he need to be in a movie making money. Otherwise, y'all can't have him. Now the TV rights are like way different. But check this out, y'all. Like the way that Amazon got away with doing the Spider Noir series is that Spider Noir is Ben Reilly. So I was like, wow, what a crazy way to circle around Sony and still be able to do it, and not have Peter Parker in it. Spider-Man can't appear in live action Disney Plus shows. Yep, because of Sony. Sony ruins everything. Yeah, Sony. Just let us have them. Like, just let us have them. But yeah, they are not. They've got their claws sunk in the Spider-Man. And for anybody that thinks that there's a chance that Marvel can get Spider-Man back, Marvel Studios, not happening. Never, ever, ever. Just don't even scrub it out your mind. Sony is never giving it up. They're never going to let go of Spider-Man. So from now on until forever, he's gonna be in the clutches of Sony. Sucks. I know we all want, especially after their horrendous Spider-Man universe without Spider-Man. Like, who the fuck does that? What's going on, Sean Franklin? What up? I know this. Finally, we get it in good quality for my little internet crawlers on here. We have already seen it in the crappy potato phone quality. We finally got it in some good quality here. I wish Universal or Sony won the bid. I know. Oh. Be a win for Marvel to get Hulk and Spidey back. I'm telling you, though, I don't know that Universal's giving up Hulk with how much money all this is making. My favorite X-Men character is Storm. That is my favorite X-Men. She usually gets sidelines because she's so damn powerful that every writer or creator, see X-Men 97, damn near every writer or creator knows Storm could wipe a field of Sentinels on her own. So a lot of the time she gets sidelined. But I love Storm. That is easily my favorite X-Men. Oh, look at you. I was gonna say my one of my favorite X-Men is also Gambit. Favorite X-Men is Rogue. Look at you. I see you, man. Look, man. X-Men 97, remember that shot? I was like, hey, we gonna need y'all to regress back to the old art style for a minute. The Ford trailer was good. I'll say this. I think if I had to rank the trailers, and it's funny, I'm probably going to do this after the fourth one comes out, but I think if I had to rank the trailers, this one is up all the way up here. Like, this one is like, boom, all the way up here. And then you've got the Thor one, then the third one, then the Steve Rogers one. And nothing against the fourth one, then the Steve Rogers one. And nothing against the Steve Rogers one. I think that was good too. It just is kind of like, oh, cool, he's got a baby, great. Like, it's not like he's tossing the shield around or anything. This is crazy, man. All this damage done to the X-Mansion. Wait. Oh, I didn't even see. That's crazy. You know what's funny? We've watched it so many times. I didn't see the back of his head in this shot. I didn't see the back of Professor X's head just looking out the window there. Oh, this is my dream, Sam. If we could get a Thor Storm scene where they're just both shooting lightning back and forth. Oh my God, dream come true. I mean, seriously. Let's see here, y'all. At least this ain't one of those Nokia brick phone. Like, what the heck is up with these leaks? I'm like, I'm gonna keep it real, y'all. I think the initial leaks, so before they're in theaters, because like obviously there's like the theater ones. I think before they're in theaters, I think Marvel's the one that's leaking them on those Nokia 657 model phones. Magneto and Kitty Pryde, let's go. Hey, Magneto, great X-Men. Kitty Pryde, phenomenal. Haven't really seen that character done in live action that much. We had now Elliot Page play that character before, and then we haven't really had anybody else do that character too much justice. What do you think of WWE star Jade Cargill as Storm? Okay, I don't really keep up with WWE, so let me see. I like that. I like what I'm seeing here. Just from an optic standpoint, just from a look. I like the look. She's a dark-skinned sister. I'm here for that. Damn, she got some arms, bro. Jesus. They need to get like a wrestler to play Wonder Woman or Katie O'Brien. they really need some woman with a big gladiator body. Damn, Jade Cargill kind of, wow. That's all I'm gonna say. She's pretty good looking. Yeah, the Sentinel is so dope. So wait, was that in the Professor X shot? Oh, you mean in the Cyclops one? I was like, is there a Sentinel in this shot? Yeah, I love that. You see 2 Sentinels. Got the one on the left, the one on the right. Is there only those 2? Yeah, I think it's only those 2. So I honestly think that this is Doctor Doom's attack on the X-Men on the X-Mansion. They have the new Black Panther variant with Storm. I will be down for that. King and Queen. Let's go. Ooh. Lego Marvel Mission Demolition had a Storm Thor scene. That's cool. Wonder how or if they're going to explain Steve coming back and then still leading into the old man Steve in Endgame. I think he's going to be like Nomad again because we saw him as Nomad in Infinity War. I think he'll be Nomad again, or he will have the suit on, but he'll be like, I'm just Steve Rogers. That's Captain America over there, and point over to Sam like, this is Captain America. This is who I'm taking orders from. Like, hey, y'all get your asses in line because you know people gonna be like, Cap, and he's gonna be like, no, I'm Steve Rogers now. Remember, I passed the shield on. I'm just back here to help y'all take care of this menace, and then I'm back to being a dad. Him, Thor, they're retiring after this, bro. This is the last mission. Oh, Jamie Lawson. I saw that casting, and I love that casting as well. Jamie Lawson was incredible in Sinners. And she was she in the Batman too? Or am I thinking of another actress? Yeah, she was in the Batman. Yep, Bella Real. That's what I thought. I was like, who would be your MCU X-Men starting lineup? So I said I want the Fab Five. Cyclops, Marvel Girl, aka Jean Grey, Beast, Iceman, and Angel. I want the Fab Five to be the starting lineup, but hey, I'm okay doing a little mix in there, throwing a little Storm in there, I just don't want Wolverine to be in that first. Like we've already had so much focus on Wolverine that it'd be cool to build up to that character. And honestly, I feel the same way about Storm. We haven't had so much of her. I want way more of her, but I almost feel like those 2 characters would be great to like build up to. And those are also characters I feel could get their own movie along with Cyclops. Maybe Jean Grey. I'm like, I don't know that people are that interested in a Beast solo movie. Personally, I don't know that I am, to be honest. But those 3 that I named, Cyclops, Storm, Wolverine, I feel like they have enough gravity for a solo movie. Where are the kids in the X-Mansion? Did they close the school? Well, I think the school got ransacked. Like it looks like it got tore up by some Sentinels. So somebody's using some Sentinels and really tore this place up. As you can see, the X-Mansion is in complete damage. We see in this scene Cyclops fighting some Sentinels. Like it is just not good. He will, because remember, this is the same Steve that went back. I'm assuming this is the same Steve that went back in the past after you're right. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a little odd because I'm like, yeah, he was old passing it on. I don't know. Yeah, that's gonna be kind of odd. Maybe he does know just due to all the time traveling. Maybe there is some knowledge, or maybe he does see Sam with the shield like he intended to pass on. And then I just don't think we're gonna bring him back as Cap. And there is a comic with him saying like this is the new Captain America. It's sad that people ran the narrative of Steve coming back to snatch Cap from Sam. Like, please pick up a comic book. Exactly. But Sam brings up a good point. Like, old man Cap is the one that passed it on. I think he'll still have that knowledge just because he's a time traveler. I think he'll still have that knowledge of like, yeah, I passed it on to Sam. I think. I don't know. That's the only way I think that they can explain it. I hope Cyclops and Sam get some screen time together. And you got to have Cap and Cyclops together. I think they're going to be battling each other, honestly. I think what's going to happen is this is my assumption. I think somehow A versus X is going to happen. Yeah, you're going to have Cyclops and Cap duking it out. Shield versus lasers. The Steve Rogers, remember Peter Parker? Nope. I don't think anybody, you know, I have a theory for that as well. I think Hulk will remember Peter Parker. Y'all remember the comic with Hulk's like, Hulk remember Peter? Yeah, I'm like, that's gonna happen most likely. Bruce Banner, maybe not, but Hulk was going to remember Peter. I'm nervous about them casting Rogue. Yeah, I think they want a young lineup as well. Ooh, the X-Men 97 for the first MCU X. I mean, hey, that's a great lineup. Especially if maybe you do go that route and you have Jubilee be like the center character this time instead of Anna Paquin Rogue, which was the way the X-Men. Here's the thing: is Last Stand as a movie is not so bad, but the way that movie ends basically almost tells little girls like, "Hey, throw out everything you do for men, throw it out." Just a horrible freaking message. I don't know who wrote. Okay, let's see. Because I know Brett Ratner directed. Okay, it was Simon Kinberg that wrote and Zach Penn. Horrible ending for The Last Stand. Horrible ending. Just an absolutely horrendous ending. And Pat's time, I'm sorry to spoil it for you, but don't watch Last Stand. Essentially, Rogue gives up her powers to go be with Iceman. The dumbest fucking ending for any X-Men media ever, in my opinion, ever. That ending was just completely idiotic. So yeah, I'm down for the X-Men 97 lineup. Just don't do the Anna Paquin Rogue thing. Yeah, it's more than just closed. Yeah, that thing is tore to shreds. So there will be two of the same shield as well. I don't know because we didn't see him putting the shield away. I wonder if does he somehow travel because we don't see him putting the shield in the chest. If you told me 2 years ago that this scene would happen in the Marvel movie, I wouldn't believe you. But here we are. Yes, sir. Right? Absolute super cinema. By the way, Isaac Torres, right? Because I remember you having this exact same profile picture of Loki. This is Isaac, right? I think you just changed to Absolute Super Cinema. Love that name. Love that. Will Doom have his own team? Good question. Will he need his own team? I don't know. I think Doom might just show up and be like, "Hey, man, bucking the chest out." Like I said, just Dr. Doom is here. Yeah, Loki and Thor are definitely interacting. It's gonna be crazy to see them see each other again. I think they can even have Steve in his Cap uniform with the shield, but then it's still taking orders from Sam. That could be good. I'm okay with that. I kind of don't want that though, and I'm just gonna say that just because I just don't want people calling him Captain America. He's not Cap right now. He's not Cap unless he does come back and take the shit, which I would be like, that sucks. But I just don't think. I think he's gonna be like, I'm Steve Rogers. This is Cap. Do you think in Doomsday Secret Wars we'll get RDJ Iron Man? Maybe Secret Wars. Maybe Secret Wars. This is left field, but I always felt that Angela Bassett should have been Storm back in the day. I know, right? I thought she should have been Storm as well. That would be cool. I think maybe no fit. No, you know what? We're not even gonna say that. That would be dope. I would be down for that. Because I was about to be like, she's maybe a little aged out, but you know what? No, Angela Bassett. I'm like, shit. We've seen her in some beautiful dresses lately, and during the last Oscars, she looked beautiful, and nice and young and good. So she could do the Storm. She could do it. Yeah. Okay. Right on. Good to see you, man. Dude, you've been awesome. You've been a regular on the channel. Thank you so much for your support, man. I really appreciate it. The first X-Men film, I was not a fan of Anna. aka Sookie Stackhouse. Yeah, that was just misdirection. Tom Cruise as Tony Stark. I think they're gonna do that. I think that's gonna happen, especially in Secret Wars. Like all the little theories, all the little like imaginations, fan castings, like as many as they can get, they're gonna make happen. All right, y'all. We have now been here for an hour, 9 minutes. Thank you guys so much for pulling up to the channel. Unfortunately, I got to get going, y'all. It is 8:10. I got to get to work going into the office today. But thank y'all so much for pulling up. Y'all, we had like 30 people in this joint at one point. And I think that this will be the 5th trailer. Still holding out hope to make Cillian Murphy Dr. Doom. Yeah, that would have been a great casting. But y'all, thank you so much for pulling up to this. We will have another stream next Tuesday on the 4th teaser trailer, and maybe even the Tuesday after that if there's a 5th teaser trailer. Y'all, thank you so much for pulling up. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button, y'all. We drop 6 short videos a day. 6. And I'm definitely going to be doing a live stream regularly very soon. Stay tuned for that. And y'all, we'll see you next time.